Welcome back to the Core Cars News Tech Lab. Today we're going to be taking a look at Walmart's brand new on Google TV HD streaming stick. Now this is much like the slightly more expensive 4K version of this that they released in a dongle earlier this year. Big selling point is this device is only $14.99, where the 4K version is $19.98 at the time of the recording. So that raises the question, should you spend the extra $5 and get the 4K version? How does the HD version compare? What's the difference in specs? More importantly, when I take this home, I plug it in, what's the difference in user experience with this versus other devices on the market? This is one of the most cheapest, I should say, mainstream streaming players on the market running Google TV. We'll look at the pros and cons of it and more in this video, letting you know what you would experience if you bought this and plugged it into your TV. First though, if you're looking for more details, I will put a link to this on Walmart down below in the show notes and in the first pinned comment, so you can find it there. Second, if you have any questions, leave me a comment. I'll do my best to answer them in the comments down below. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, let YouTube know you enjoy what we do here. It really does help us. We would really appreciate it. So with that said, let's start off this review. Take a look at the remote real quick, and then we'll actually talk about the device, show you in action. Now you do have a quick launch buttons of YouTube, Netflix, Disney Plus, and Paramount Plus here. These buttons can change, though I would assume YouTube will always be on here because it's a Google TV device. It does have a voice command here for Google, power button for your TV, volume button for your TV, mute for your TV. Very easy to program and set up. Home button, settings, back button, directional arrows. Very simple, very easy to use. It is kind of plasticky. Doesn't feel quite as refined as some more expensive ones, whether it be the Chromecast with Google TV or more. But it's a very good remote, worked very well. Very easy to set up. I really have no problem with it. Let's take a look at everything that came with this device other than the remote, and I'll talk about a few key points here. Now the big selling point of this $14.99 device versus the $19.99 one is the fact that it's a little cheaper, but it's only HD. Now what that means, you're only going to be able to stream HD content, which is fine. It will downgrade 4K content to HD just fine, but for an extra $5, you get a 4K one, so if you have a 4K TV, you may really want to think about that. Beyond that, they're very similar. One big difference, though, being is that this HD version has 1.5 gigabytes of RAM versus the 2 gigabits of RAM the 4K version has. Beyond that, in user experience, when I'm running it, I've noticed very little difference between it. And if I didn't have them side by side, I probably wouldn't be able to tell you which device was faster. This is very fast and very smooth. Let's take a look at it in action. So standard Google TV home screen, you have my recommended shows, continue watching. Because I have YouTube TV on here, it's integrating that directly in here. You can see I got content from YouTube and other places, but continue watching some college game day on here. At the top, I have a live tab, which has both my Google TV content in here and Google channels for the content I've already installed. Tons of free stuff, up to 800 free channels, depending on what apps you've installed here. And it will launch you directly into the apps with it, like Fox Sports on Tubi right here will launch me right into Tubi, for example. Very nice, very easy to use with it. Really do like how they integrate YouTube TV with that. You can see here I got my library, which includes both on-demand and Google TV, YouTube TV content right here in the home screen. And then I have my apps tab, which includes a ton of all my apps and recommendations for apps. I got Pluto TV here, Disney Plus, YouTube TV, Paramount Plus, Tubi, and more all right there. But I can also find those on the home screen in my apps row with that. Let's jump into YouTube TV, give you an idea of how quickly it loads. Now I am not going to actually play a lot of video here. Don't want any copyright claims. YouTube is very harsh on that, but I'll give you a quick idea of the scroll through here. See, very fast with it. Let me do a continue watching, and I'm going to exit out as soon as it loads here with this. So you see, very quick on that. Very easy to use on it. Very happy. Now let's talk about the quick difference here between the two apps or two devices. So you do have for about $5 more roughly, you can get a 4K version of this. It's exactly the same user interface. They have exactly the same apps, exactly the same remote, but a slightly more powerful device, a little bit more RAM. In the end, I think for most people, you're not going to really notice it because this is only running HD. Doesn't make a big difference. But here's the kicker with it. By spending the extra $5, if you ever buy a new TV that happens to be 4K, you're all set. You don't need to go buy a new device, which is really nice. Why would I pick this device over a Fire TV, Roku, more? Honestly, they all pretty much have all the same apps now, so you're going to be able to watch Disney Plus, Tubi, Pluto TV, YouTube TV, and more on all of them. I will say the integration on this through Google apps like YouTube TV is first rate, much like how Apple products work best on Apple TV, Amazon Prime works best on Fire TV, and more. But I can do things with voice like play ESPN. Let's see if it does it. So because I asked it to play ESPN and I have YouTube TV subscription, you can see right there it went right to it, played YouTube TV through a voice one. To my knowledge, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, I know I can use voice commands to open YouTube TV, but from the home screen to launch directly into YouTube TV with a voice command on a specific channel is really nice. I also like how it integrates it right into the home screen here for continued watching. My DVR library is right here and more. If you're a heavy YouTube TV subscriber, heavy YouTube viewer, this is going to give you some first-rate content integration through that. Overall, I'm going to give this device 2 thumbs up. Is it the best device on the market? No, but at $14, $14.99, 15 bucks, whatever you want to call it, this is a really good streaming player for the price. We've had no hiccups, no issues. Setup was super simple. You can do it one of 2 ways. You can do it through your Google Home app on your phone that will wirelessly connect it to your Wi-Fi without having to enter passwords. It just seamlessly connects it all. Or you can do it on the TV through the remote and manually enter your Wi-Fi password and more. Overall, both are great options. So 2 thumbs up, would recommend this. It was very simple to use, very easy to set up. If power is your big thing, you want 4K, spend a little bit extra money, get the Google on TV with 4K for an extra $5. Chromecast, Fire TV, Roku, Apple TV, and more are all more powerful than this. But for those maybe kids TV where you just want something super cheap, this is it. If you like this review, if it helped you out, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. You can find a link to these products, both the 4K and the HD version of this, on Walmart down in the show notes down below. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. We'll be back again with another video real soon.